Good afternoon. It is currently Saturday and this is going to be a weekend reading vlog. I'm saying weekend loosely because my main goal for this reading vlog is to finish Babel. I have around 200 pages left. I am loving this book. This has been such a journey. It's not lost on me that I've already done 2 reading vlogs for this book, but it is quite a chunky one and I have been taking my time reading it, but I didn't want to not finish it without sharing my thoughts. Like, I wanted to be able to vlog finishing this book, so this is the final vlog you will see this in. But I'm saying weekend loosely because if I don't finish this by tomorrow, Sunday, then I will obviously just continue this vlog until I do finish it so I can share my final thoughts with you. So that's book 1. I also would like to finish Wind book 2, as in book 2 of the Wind series, but also book 2 of the weekend. So this is ticking a prompt still for WATERSTONES. This is the first letter, last letter prompt. I've started this morning and have read a little bit. You can't even tell because the bookmark is transparent sticky notes, but I am enjoying this so far. Book 1 was really good. I'm excited for this one, and this is a graphic novel, so this one is definitely one I'll be able to finish today. I am hosting WATERSTONES sprints at 3. It is currently 2, so I'm gonna head out for a walk. Probably download an audiobook because I haven't got an audiobook on the go at the moment, so I'm gonna work out which audiobook I would listen to, download an audiobook, go for a walk, come back, sprint, finish this on the sprints, and then read as much Babel as possible on today's sprints, and then hopefully join some more sprints tomorrow and read some more. That is the goal, that's the plan. I will let you know how it goes, but just know so far I'm loving this. It's the perfect dark academia book. I cannot recommend it enough. I love the characters. I'm slightly scared for the ending, but I will let you know my thoughts as I go along. I won't be putting any spoilers in this vlog either, so spoiler free for Babel, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. It is Saturday evening. I'm just on sprints at the moment. I've been on sprints for a couple of hours and I have finished Wind. This is the second book in a series, so I won't go into too much detail about the plot, but generally this is a world where there are humans and then there are people that have kind of elements of magic about them and they are not accepted by the humans, and to have this element of magic about you is punishable by death. This follows our main character who has always been hiding something about himself that has indicated that he might have these kind of magical ways within him, and he has to escape the land and discover a bit more about who he is. So this is the second book, taking off from the end of the first book pretty much directly where that book ends. I really like this one. I think this is going to be about 4 stars. I just enjoy this series very much. It's got really nice characters that feel very found family and they're all willing to be heroic for each other, which I really enjoy. The art style is also very pretty. So this is a story that's being told within the book, and this has a slightly different art style to the rest of the book, and then there's a bit of the normal art style. So I've really enjoyed this one. This completes my first bingo board for WATERSTONES, so I need to submit this one, and now I am moving on to reading some more of Babel. I have now less than 200 pages left to go. Not ready for this book to end. I have no idea where it's gonna go, but what a good dark academia. This is such a staple of the dark academia genre. It's so fantastically done. The Oxford setting makes me incredibly happy. It's incredibly vivid and I love the characters to bits and want to know what happens to them. They're definitely flawed characters. Like, there's a lot of depth to these characters and they feel very real and they have very real flaws and very real merits, and I think that makes them even more interesting to read about. So I'm gonna jump back into that now and hopefully read as much of that as possible on tonight's sprints. Good evening. I'm just getting some ice cream. The live show is still happening. It is currently 9:30. We've been reading for quite a while. I've finished one book, as I already said, and I'm kind of nearly in the last 100 and something or other pages of Babel. Not ready for it to end, especially as I've heard a lot of people say the ending is quite emotional, so I'm a little bit scared for that. But I have some ice cream. I have Belgian white chocolate ice cream, which is very yummy. So I'm gonna have a little bit of this, read a little bit more, and probably get ready to cry. Sunday afternoon. I'm currently on reading sprints at the moment and I have just finished Babel by R.F. Kuang. Wow. I haven't yet ran this through core pile, but it's undoubtedly a 5-star read. The atmosphere, the characters, the plot, the action, the drama, the high stakes. It was so good, so good. I'm going to attempt to just quickly summarise my final thoughts on this book because I have obviously done a couple of vlogs featuring this book now, so I've shared my thoughts along the process. I just wanted to kind of give my final thoughts, no spoilers towards the ending of the book or anything like that. I need to wrap up my reading experience for this book because I feel like an experience is definitely the right word for this. This so clearly played out as a film in my head. I could see everything so visually. R.F. Kuang's writing and observations of Oxford are so brilliantly done. It's incredibly atmospheric. I've been saying it's a staple of the dark academia genre because everything just feels so perfect, so beautiful, so brilliantly dark at the same time as having like these fleckers of hope and this love for knowledge. It just balanced everything dark academia offers into one book and I loved that about it. This is also a fantasy. The fantasy element isn't like too heavy of a fantasy element. It's ingrained in silver working, which is where there are silver blocks and you can engrave words into these blocks, and it's all linked to Babel and the art of translation, and these words have pairings, so there's different words you can pair together to create different reactions when engraved onto these silver blocks. So it kind of works as an energy source and therefore is a power source and therefore is the kind of big plot we have of this book, because whilst this is closely following Robin and his time at Babel and the friends that he meets and the little found family unit, and is very much like his studies for a good half of this book, we then dig into the dilemma of how this silver working energy source type of thing is affecting different cultures and how colonialism comes into this story and how the people at Babel want to control this power source. And then we're like, the rest of the book is looking at what's morally correct and what Robin wants to stand for and how Robin wants to get involved with this. This book is definitely heavy in terms of themes, but the writing never makes you feel like you're unaware of what's going on. R.F. Kuang has written this so well, obviously had a massive amount of research into translation and into language. This really does give you an appreciation for the work that translators do when translating fiction and how that in itself is definitely an art, because obviously they're not only translating like the words on a page but the meaning behind those as well, and that is very much what is talked about within these pages. So I really enjoyed the way that this looked at translation as well as the academia side of things, and also the power plays and what the larger scale of this book was talking about. So yeah, for so many reasons it was fantastic. I cannot wait for everyone else to be able to read this. It comes out in September. This is an early copy I've been lucky enough to read and I just absolutely loved it. So yeah, you guys are in for a treat with this book. You really, really are. Be ready for it. I really hope everyone loves it. I'm really glad that the hype lived up to it for me, because I was scared that it was going to be something I hyped so much in my head, and having loved the Poppy War so much and enjoying R.F. Kuang's writing there, that I was gonna hype this up so much and then not enjoy it as much. But no, this absolutely lived up to the hype. 5-star read, fantastic dark academia. I loved it. So on the next round of sprints, I am going to be starting Mina and the Slayers by Amy McCall. This is the second book to Mina and the Undead. And I loved that first book and I tore through that. So I think that this one may be one that I could finish as well within this vlog. I don't know, I don't want to force myself to read it too fast. I also want to try and read Princess Ever After, which is a short graphic novel that has dragons in it, so that'll tick off another prompt for Whatever-a-thon. I need to sort out what prompts all of these fit under, and Princess Ever After, because I don't think I'm going to complete another bingo board, but I'm going to give ticking off a few more bingos a go. Okay, I'm going to get to starting Mina and the Slayers. Good evening. After promising big, I think I'm going to have to under-deliver, because I have started Mina and the Slayers, but I'm literally like 30 pages in. I'm enjoying this a lot so far. I really enjoy that we get the stories of the history of New Orleans within this book as well, which just adds another layer to it. So I know I'm going to really enjoy this. I've got Patreon sprints tomorrow night, so I'm sure I'm going to read a lot of it then. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog now, because this was going to be a little weekend vlog, and I'm about to watch SCRIBD on Netflix. Pretty much just watching this film because it has Steve from Stranger Things in it, but Lauren and I are going to kind of do like a buddy watch of it, so I'm going to make some popcorn and sit down and watch SCRIBD. I did not get round to reading Princess Ever After, but I will definitely read that within the next week because I want to get it in for my final Whatever-a-thon reads, so hopefully I can tick off a couple more bingos before the month is over. I've had a really good weekend, it felt very productive. I did a Twitch stream earlier, played Fall Guys and a little bit of Animal Crossing. I have my Twitch link down below if you ever want to follow me over there. I try and stream at least once a week, same with Patreon lives, I try and do those at least once a week, so I've got one tomorrow. But it's been really good fun. I really enjoyed doing the Whatever-a-thon sprints yesterday and today. I've just really enjoyed getting more done on those sprints, so hopefully going forward I can do some more public live shows as well, so let me know in the comments if that is something you would be interested in. I hope you've enjoyed this little weekend vlog. I mainly wanted to capture finishing Babel because I felt like I documented the rest of the experience reading that book, so yeah, just as good as I hoped. Cannot wait for everyone else to read it and just pre-order that book. It's so good. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you were reading this weekend or what you're reading at the moment, and subscribe to see more of my face on your feed. You can also find a link down below to my Patreon where I do lots of extra content. I've got lots of live shows coming up for July. I've just released my July schedule. I'm super excited. And you can also find a link back down below to my digital online shop. Thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling and stay positive.